Hello everyone, I'm your favorite Pokemon Mewtwo. Welcome back to the Pokehistorian. We're doing a video today. We're looking at top 10 trainer gallery cards from the Sword and Shield era of Pokemon. Except Mewtwo is not really the one who's narrating, believe it or not. It's actually me, Matt X. I'm the narrator, not this Mewtwo. Let's get into these top 10 cards, shall we? Look at this. First, we have Charizard here hanging out with Leon, and this is from Lost Origin. Now, why do I like this card? Why is it on this list? I'll tell you why. Because this right here is the most wholesome Charizard artwork we've ever gotten. Look how happy that Charizard is to be with its trainer. I appreciate seeing Charizard in this light because usually it's trying to look all fearsome and scary and tough. But here you can just see it's happy and it really has a bond with its friend Leon. And I really appreciate seeing this side of Charizard. It's something we just don't see too often. So yeah, it's number 10. You don't like it? Too bad. We're moving on. Let's go to number 9. We got Rockruff here hanging out, taking a nap. Why do I like this card? Because it's taking a nap. I think it's funny. It's sleeping here, it's hanging out with Professor Kukui, and you can tell that Rockruff has made a big old mess because it's a bad puppy. And Kukui's like, you know what? This is a puppy. Puppies cause messes, so I'm going to clean it up, and I'm really happy to have this puppy with me. And anyone who's had a puppy can relate. This is just what happens when you have one running around. They cause messes, they pee and poop everywhere, they make everything dirty, and you love them just the same. This card is from Silver Tempest, by the way. Let's move on to number 8. We got Superior V here with the trainer from the Pokemon Black and White generation. I think it's particularly from Pokemon Black and White too, but don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. I haven't played that game in a while. Anyways, why do I like this card? Because it's got Superior. Superior is an awesome Pokemon. That was the starter I chose in Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. And it's probably my favorite grass starter of all time. And it's funny because I don't even like snakes. I think they're kind of scary, but I like this one. It looks nice and it's really good in the game. So yeah, that's why I chose this card. Let's move on to number 7, shall we? We got this Gengar here, also from Lost Origin. So why do I like this card? I like the Misfortune Sisters in the background. I love Legends Arceus. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time and captures the 3 of them just making their life out here in the wild. And got Gengar there hanging out by the fire, just enjoying its time with them. I appreciate this artwork. I really, really, really need to get back and play that game again. But we got to keep moving because now we're on to number 6. We're looking at Octillery. And this card is from, Brilliant Stars. So, why do I like this card? Well, I like Octillery a lot. I feel like it's an underrated Pokemon. I like the seaside aesthetic going on here. I don't know what this trainer's fishing for. Is she trying to catch this Octillery and the Octillery's being caught? I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't appear to be that. Maybe the Octillery is just encouraging the fishing, which is weird because Octillery is a fish-type Pokemon thing, so you'd think it wouldn't like the idea of people trying to catch them. I don't know, I'm overanalyzing this card, but I still like it. Let's keep moving. We got number 5. We have little Pikachu V. Classic card here from Lost Origin. Why do I like it? Because I'm a Gen 1er. I played Pokemon Red and Blue first. I like this guy. He doesn't say much, but that's me. That's who I was in 3rd and 4th grade. I spent lots and lots of hours with this guy, and I caught a couple Pikachus here and there. So this game means a lot to me, and of course, I love watching the TV show back in the day as well, so this card just hits all the feels for me. Really captures that essence, and I'm glad we have it. Love the shine, too. We got to keep going, though, folks. We have to keep going. And now we're moving on to this Eevee here, also from Brilliant Stars. Why do I like this card? Well, I've been over it before, but in case you haven't watched that video on my top 10 Eevee cards, we're going to talk about it right here. I like it because this Eevee is a troublemaker. It's causing all this trouble and throwing all Bill's papers around, and Bill's like, what the heck am I going to do with this thing? And it's funny because if you played Pokemon Gold and Silver, you know that Bill has an Eevee he's trying to pawn off on you. Guess who that Eevee is? I'm sure it is this one. And now we know why he was trying to get rid of it. Because it's causing a bunch of trouble and ruining all his things. I just find that really funny. If you can connect the two things together, you really can appreciate this card a lot more. That's why it's on the list. Getting to the top now, though. We're getting to the top now, though, here with number 3. We got Starmie V. Beautiful artwork. Love that Misty's in it. Classic Pokemon trainer. I don't even like Starmie that much, but I love the hanging out by the pool thing going on here. I love being out by the water. I like this float. Misty looks like she's just chilling, just loving life. And you got a bunch of food here hanging out, flowers in the water. I mean, it just really kind of captures the essence of what Misty's all about. And of course, like in the actual anime and stuff, the Starmie was one of her best Pokemon. So it's fun to see this captured here. And this was from what? Oh, this was Astral Radiance. That's right. Pretty much one of the top chase cards from that set, really. Definitely worthy of your collection. Let's keep going. Now here's one I bet y'all aren't expecting to see, but it's one of my favorites regardless. We have another Pikachu from Lost Origin. Why do I like this one? I like these sleeping cards a lot. I just think they're so funny. And just Pikachu is passed the heck out here and put in its face. And I think her name was Akari. Yeah, her name's Akari, I believe, in her face. And they're just, you can tell they have like this great bond together and they're just passed out. I don't know what the heck they were doing. Maybe they were partying all night or whatever, but like whatever they were doing, it wore them the heck out. And I appreciate the bond that's captured here. That's nice to see in the world of Pokemon. That's probably one of the most important aspects of the Pokemon universe is the bond between these little creatures and their trainers. Just like the bonds we have with our pets in real life. But we got to keep moving. We're going on to number 1. Number 1 is right here. We got the Vaporeon from Brilliant Stars. So what do I like about this card? I just like Vaporeon a lot, and I like just the aesthetic here. I like how it's swimming around, and of course you got Blue, who is a classic trainer from Red and Blue. And to me, this card just looks fantastic. There's a Flareon and a Jolteon card that also look really good, but this is the best one. Love the colors, and you can tell they're just making their way through the world on adventure together. Vaporeon's just having all the fun. Blue's trying to figure out where the heck he's going. And yeah, they're just going at it. Great card. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. That's my list, folks. These are my top 10 Sword and Shield Trainer Gallery cards. If you like it, leave me a like. If you don't, thumbs down it or something. Either way, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.